If you bring out the boss man in your husband, there is nothing you ask him that he will not give you. It's a trick. Even though a man is short, a man is a man. Yes. Men are not being measured by their height or by their size. If you know those things he likes, those Mendeleended things, you know now, ladies, you know what I'm saying. You know your man and you know the things that attract him, because men mostly are visuals. Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you are stopping by for the first time, welcome back. I love to have my people so much, because in this channel we talk about relationship, love and lifestyle. So ladies, please, if you have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe to this channel. Be member of this community where we say it the way it is. My name is Lushmos and it's my pleasure spending the day with you. So today guys, we'll be talking about your husband is your king. Ladies, my fellow married women, is your husband your king? That's a question you have to ask yourself. Is your man your Lord? Because I hear a lot of women, they say their husband is their Lord. So I want to ask you this question personally. Do you see your husband to be your king? Because there are so many ladies that are married today and they take their husband for granted. Marriage is ordained by God that a man will be the head of the family. There is no time that a woman is the head of the family. Even though you may argue and say maybe the husband is not living up to some responsibilities as a husband, but that doesn't make you as a woman to be the head of the family. Okay, so is your husband your king? So today guys, I'm here today to let you guys know that if your husband is not your king, starting from today, make sure you honor him, you bring out the king in him. Because in every man you see in this universe, there is a king in him. And it only takes his wife to bring out the king in a man. That's good, right? It only takes a wife, not a woman. They didn't say a woman, but they said it only takes a wife to bring out the king in a man. So there are some things that you as a lady you have to do to bring out the king, you know, the dog master, okay, the chairman in your life. There are some things you need to do to bring him out, make it shine. So ladies, do you boost the ego in your man? Or you just look at your man sometimes say, God, I better go. If they say who be mine, go on. No. Cultivate the habit of elevating, praising, bringing out the best in your man. Even though that he is not maybe a giant or one of those men that have big muscles and chest. No. Those things are not criteria for you to bring out and praise your man. Even though a man is short, a man is a man. Yes. Men are not being measured by their height or by their size. So have that habit of ego, like bringing out the ego, praise him. It's not to brag, but ladies, let me tell you, me personally, my husband is my chairman, my boss. I even call my husband my boss man. It sounds so funny, but when people are around, I'll be like, hey boss man, please, like you like, for example, like when you do that, ladies, if you bring out the boss man in your husband, there is nothing you ask him that he will not give you. It's a trick. It's a trick. So learn to praise your husband. Shower him with words of praises. Women think you are the only ones that need praises. No, men need praises. Because when you praise a man, inside his inner heart, he's like, hey, listen, this woman honors me as her husband. And you guys know men are prideful. Maybe you see a man that is very quiet. His quietness doesn't mean he's not a king. No. Him being quiet doesn't mean he's not worthy for you to praise him as your king. So women, learn to shower your man with words of praise. And also, try to respect your husband. I'm not talking about worshiping your husband though. I'm talking about respecting your husband. When you talk of respect, respect is something that is intentional. Respect is not something that, hey, you say, hey, I'm respect. No, you must be intentional for you to give somebody respect. Because sometimes we ladies, we tend to like move out of track. It's normal to every human being. Because you sleep with him, you bath with him, you eat with him, every day do everything with him. So sometimes maybe you may lose the respect. But if you cultivate the habit of being intentional and say, this is something that I have to always remind myself of. I have to always remind myself that I have to, shower. I have to be intentional. The words I will use for my husband, the way I will talk to him. And if you're intentional about it, you will achieve it. But where it gets bad is if you get over relaxed. And I know many married women make this mistake. Getting over comfortable in your marriage and neglecting the necessities, it causes issues. So be intentional in respecting your man. Honor your man because he's your king. There are people that when you go to their house, the plates they use to serve their daughter food or guest food is the plate they use to serve their husband. No. In my house, the chair that my husband sits, I don't even sit on it. Because that's how I grew. In my family growing up, my father's chair, I never sat on my father's chair. For even I didn't see my mother sitting on my father's chair or using his plate. No. These are the things you can do to identify, to honor him as your king. My father will remain some food in his plate. I will go and put it in my own plate and eat. Even my mother wouldn't even want us to put hand inside my father's plate and eat. And I practice that today in my house. Even the chair, even the slippers my husband wears, I don't even put my leg in it. Because why? You are giving him that kingship. In every home, the man is the king. And until you recognize that, you'll be having issues with your husband. Yes, these are little things that make men not to give women what they deserve in their own life. Because the man will go out and see how his friend's wife respects him. And when it comes to his own house, he's being treated like a trash. If you are the man, will you be happy? If you are the man, ask yourself, will you be happy if your wife treats you like that? Then the second thing that is affecting some marriages, some women today in marriages is like they don't take care of themselves. You have to look attractive for your king. Make your king urge for you. Let him look like, it's not when you start having kids, 1 kid, 3 kid, you start looking haggard, you start looking like you're so unkept. Make him yearn for you. Okay, I know having babies is not easy, but after having babies, try the best you can. Everybody is not the same. Try the best you can to put it together. When I say try to look, nice and attractive, I'm not saying nudity. I'm not saying start going around naked. No, what I'm saying is that if you know those things he likes, those Mendelended things, now ladies, you know what I'm saying. You know your man and you know the things that attract him, because men mostly are visuals. They are being attracted by what their eyes see. So if you know those things that your husband likes, try to do it, so that he will not leave you at home and go and be chasing those girls outside. These are some things that women do that is affecting their marriages. Look attractive, look sexy for your husband. He's your husband, he's your man, he's your king. So when the king wants to come and honor his queen, he will feel free, he will smell the freshness. Okay, ask him what kind of things does he like in bed. Ask him some things that will make him yearn for his queen. Because as he's the king, you're the queen. Hey, Queen Mama, how are you? The third thing that makes your king feel that you honor him is your ability to forgive him of his wrongdoings. Ladies, if your husband offends you in one way or the other, I know that it's not easy for two people to live together, even though you are the same mother, the same father. But sometimes you find yourself falling out from each other. It's normal, but try to have that habit of forgiveness. Forgive your man, he's a human being. And yes, husbands, apologize when you are wrong. I'm not saying that a woman should just let you free with everything you do. If you are wrong, husband, apologize to your wife. Yes, you are the king, we respect you, we honor you, but that doesn't mean you will not call your wife and say, hey baby, nne, wanyoma, omalicham, I'm sorry. Okay, Please don't forget to do that. Point, and which is where I'll be stopping today, and which is the most important, is show your husband love. Your husband looked at so many women and he rejected them. It's not that he didn't see you, he saw them and he came to you. So for him to come to you, he loves you. So show him that love that you know that you have for him in your heart. There are so many women that when the man marries, they say, he's just a husband man. What do you mean husband man? Okay, so show him that you love him through your actions. He's not only talking it in your mouth, but the way you pamper him, the way you present, the words you talk to him, the advice you give him, generally the way you treat him, he will know that you love him. So show him love, take care of him, and let him be your king. So ladies and gentlemen, I love you so much. If you have anything, go to the comment section and write it so that we can discuss more. Okay, ladies? And also, don't forget to subscribe. This channel is a channel where we bring it real. I keep telling you guys this because I am real, and I know for you to love what I'm saying, you are real. So subscribe, follow my page, and share with your friends, because there is love in sharing. I love you, sisters and brothers. Till we meet next time. Mwah.